Welcome back to more Monogatari. Now we are reaching the end of these little bite-sized chunks, which only means that we'll be moving on to more fully fledged storylines. And hopefully you'll stick around for that. But first, there's still more of this. And if any of you have a particular favourite character, you probably got to experience a little while with them as the main focus, probably for about 6-7 minutes. It's better than nothing. But of course, with 2 left to go, let's dig in. Are we going to be confronted with another theme song so I know who we're actually looking at? Well, that would also solve it. I would say, what has he done to deserve such a beating, but this is Araragi we're talking about. And I have no idea where the time frame of this takes place either, other than it being snowy. It's nice of him to think of actually, the things that he's been going through so far. Maybe he needs to be a bit more refined. No, that is unfortunate. Yeah, but just surely not having the inconvenience of being in that kind of thing doesn't mean that that would last forever. I can't remember why she basically lives in a perpetual life of playing the floor as lava. It's kind of fun, but also must be very inconvenient. Okay, that's kind of a neat little reason she was forced down this path, but still. Is it best if he doesn't know anything? I'm sure he'd be slightly happy though if that did exist. Hopefully that isn't foreshadowing. But Araragi is in a duality of the two states of human and vampire. Asking the important questions. Yeah, devil, Big Brother. Big Brother Kaiki. I don't like how. Don't like the sound of that one. Is she gonna bounce off the top of his head? she's just going to make it more difficult first. It's less of a battle, more a one-sided beatdown. It's more for him to try to learn something, but well, that's yeah. So we're not learning. I already have an issue keeping up with the excess dialogue, but would it? Would it be more of a chance of winning if Aragi didn't fight and just sent Karen in his place? What? Okay, yeah, sure. But yeah, she's kind of dumb. Wouldn't it be best if it wasn't from her brother? Well, that puts a hamper on his plans. Are we going to be given clear advice? So, without having some sort of plan or underhanded tactics, I know that she's meant to be some sort of doll, but the fact that she's not responding in any way like that makes me think about it in a different light. Is that a eureka moment? Always asking for other people's help because, well, someone else might have a better idea, or at least 5% of an idea would be better than his. She had no choice in that, did she? It's kind of in her personality to be like, oh, I now have a model for myself. I'm going to dress it up and take photos. Yeah, that's Suki. Mm. He's not. Is he trying to not rely on the vampirism? Yeah. Are we now going to play zombies or something? Didn't say it would have to be. Yeah. And it is also kind of. Those poor donuts. The fact that the gun itself is also modelled after donuts is amazing design. Wouldn't it be best if you also kept it somewhat hidden? Rather than just walking up and showing her? time has advanced slightly. Already left. She had no intention to fight him anyway. So even if he did come up with a plan, she's out of there. Clever. Doesn't have to reveal any secrets then. All she said was if he could land a shot, didn't say that she'd wait around for him. Does that mean that he's now just got a donut gun lurking around his bedroom? But I wouldn't expect anything less from the specialists that we've met so far. Always at least 15 steps ahead. Although we've seen what happens if you live in this world and you're not advanced enough. Take Koyomimonogatari, for example. You can somewhat pity him for being a bit of a moron, but at the same time, at least his life's not boring. I'm not sure if I'd trade having an interesting life if it come with the caveat of being perpetually in danger. But that's just me. Leave your opinion down in the comment section, but now let's move on to the finale. Koyomi dead? Hopefully metaphorically instead of the okay, might be more literal. So was that foreshadowing actually foreshadowing? How is his recovery? Is it to the point where if he is removed joint by joint, he's still fine? We've seen him with longer hair, so I think he gets out of it fine, but oh great, bring up the flags, why don't you? Ah, you've done well. All you've got to do now is reach the end of the exams and you'll be fine. Thanks. Gone? I think she was the only specialist we haven't seen so far, so which means that she's either did get blindsided or there's a reason behind what she's saying. Well, there's always a reason. I'm not entirely sure why, but I got a weird like Casimir vibe with his. Okay. Oh. So who's planning from the shadows? And okay, we're now getting a flash through everyone. Hopefully, it's not putting extra emphasis on Ogi because Ogi. Is there a way to strip her of being the eternally living doll? What was that with Sanjigahara? What was that just now? And do these specialists think of events like traffic incidents? Can they affect their plans at all? Okay. Have those vampire hunters given up then? We know one of them is definitely dead. Hmm. True war games. Maybe. We are getting everyone. Sanjigahara's father, his mother, everyone. Well, almost everyone. It's nice that she continued with her plan and her hobby. Sometimes, does there have to be a winner? Just everyone's a loser. That's how I feel this situation will get into. And the subversion of thinking, oh no, traffic accident. Actually, it's fine, nothing happened. But the fact that he was meant to meet her and how this little episode started. Okay. And how do you expect to close this case? Everything seems to somewhat cycle round to this shrine. Oh, oh no. Is so in order to keep this balance in place, she's going to stop him from acting? Is it Gine that I have to look out for? Answer the phone. Oh, crap. Yeah, that's not the part I'm worried about. Ooh, was that an eye? And his life flashed before his eyes. Yeah, okay. Being sliced up into parts, he could probably regenerate. But like the original, the vampire, in this manner where he's doesn't seem to be much left. Yeah. Thanks for bringing up those flags. The person you have calling can't pick up right now. She did slice up the phone as well, so I don't think the number would even connect. The next series in the line better pick up where this left off. Otherwise, there's a large gap in my knowledge of what's going on. Well, like there isn't already, but. But yeah, the one constant that connects everyone in this story is Araragi. And well, yeah, I'm not sure about this upbeat, like almost kind of happy ending when he is finally minced paste. Please. Well, even his clothes. How long did it take? Everything looks a bit barren. Good question. I wouldn't be too happy. Hachikuchi. Isn't this after when she had already passed on? Isn't that the whole reason for his shock? And it would explain the world. I wonder if Araragi will be able to pull off the. Do you think killing me would be enough to make me die? Although in this case, probably yeah, since he's in this new location. I am pleased to see Hachikuchi again, though. Once again, she can guide him to where he needs to be, or at least further away from it, if that's still her goal. I mean, throughout Monogatari, there's always been a sense of tension. Like, is everyone going to be fine? Most of the time, yeah, of course they are. But now that Aragi has, for all intents and purposes, been removed, how is the story going to advance? From our world and the underworld. I'm guessing it's the underworld at least. Instead of some sort of purgatory. Although after everything that he's done, Purgatory might be the right place. But if you have enjoyed Koyomimonogatari and want to see more in the future, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. But if you want to show me how badly my brain combusted trying to take in all of that information, leave a comment or two down below and maybe a like on the video if you feel a bit of pity for me. But still, it's been fun. Get a bit of rest. See you in the next one. If you would like to be the guide in, well, it's not quite an hour of need, more like several decades of need, then why don't you head on over to my Patreon and help me and the channel out, because I figured that all of this is more than I can handle alone. So I am truly grateful for Florida Taku, Sal, Raywin, Aegis TR, Denamet1997, Aisha M, Shiwan, ASD, and everyone else. Stay tuned for what's coming up next. And once again, thank you.